Don't mind the pink towel. This is just for decoration, of course. I'm on the go quite a bit today. I'm running around a lot, and I'm not going to have a whole lot of time to just sit down and record in the bedroom. So I figured now was a perfect opportunity to utilize this action camera. The whole point of buying this thing to begin with was so I would have something I could carry with me anywhere I go. So if I ever needed to make a video, or if I ever needed to get a shot of something, I would have it, because lugging around a DSLR with a pro level microphone typically isn't as accessible, typically makes a lot more of a ruckus in public, and stands out too much. Whereas this is incredibly small. Again, it's about a third to a fourth the size of this. So it allows me basically to do things like this and go off the cuff. And since I'm recording with this camera, I figure it's a good opportunity to talk about why I decided to buy this instead of something like the Instant Go series or the GoPro series. So whenever I was looking at different action cameras in the market, I was looking at a few different factors. One of the main ones was price point, but also the quality per price. And as I was doing research and as I was kind of looking at the features that I was looking for, I realized that this camera has everything I was looking for. I wanted a camera that had a front-facing screen, so I'd be able to frame vlogs a lot easier. I wanted a camera that had the ability to plug in an external microphone, should I need it, so that way I can increase the vlog quality. I was looking for a camera that was obviously compatible with all the regular accessories that GoPros could use, which thankfully it seems like it's a pretty ubiquitous thing across any action camera brand. So whenever I looked at all those factors, I was then looking at the price for performance. I was looking at the GoPro 8 and 9 and kind of comparing those two. And what I realized is that the GoPro line tends to have a lot of bugs. There tends to be a lot of screen lag and delay. Sometimes people get their files corrupted. And I was looking for reliability. And when I was doing research for the Osmo Action, especially after its most recent firmware update in 2020, it seems like this camera kind of has everything that I needed. It only cost me $200 as far as just the camera. Obviously the accessories cost like a little bit over $100 to get everything that I needed. But the price point was about half of what I was looking at for the GoPro. And it had basically the same performance. It maxed out to 4K at 60 frames per second for Rocksteady, which is their version of like the hyperlapse. Right now I'm filming in 24 frames, that's how I film most of my videos, so I have the option to change that out. I also like this camera because it had pretty good features when it came to photography. Now obviously the GoPro does too, but I think price for performance, this camera really just had everything that I was looking for. It really fit the mold of what I needed in a camera. And although it's not the name brand GoPro, it seems like it competes pretty well in a side-by-side comparison from all the review videos that I looked at. So really it's just a matter of, should I get the camera that has the name brand that I'm familiar with, because I used to own a GoPro 3 Plus, or do I go with a brand I'm not familiar with that seems like it does everything exactly the same? What's really cool is that the DJI company seems like it's continuing to give updates for this camera as time goes on, even though they don't necessarily always have the support for it, because they haven't made a second one and they've had this camera out since I think 2018. It seems like they're maintaining their older product pretty well. Now I'm not sure if they're going to upgrade this camera eventually, but this really just did have everything that I needed. So that's why I decided to buy it. This is going to be a shorter vlog today. Again, kind of in a hurry. I have a lot of homework to do. I'm just currently on break at work. I still got to eat. But I hope you guys enjoyed my reasoning for why I decided to buy this camera regardless. If you enjoyed the video, go ahead and give it a like. If you want to see more, subscribe. Do not forget to keep it casual.